Hi guys, this is Gadget Man 404 and today's flight is going to be with my Cyclone drone. It's a little quadcopter I got for Christmas. It is it's a nano quadcopter. It does have a camera. It takes still photos, all controlled by the actual transmitter. You can buy this from Maplin's and it's called the Cyclone Nano Drone Camera High Performance Quadcopter. That is a full title, so check it out. It's made by Helicute. Basically it's for ages 14 and over, so I'm more than old enough to fly this piece of equipment. And I actually think this quadcopter is a real nice piece of kit. It actually it's got LEDs at the front and at the back. Now I don't know why, but these Chinese quadcopters have the green lights are at the back and the red lights are at the front, and to me it would be green lights at the front, red lights at the back. So when it's flying away from you and you see the red lights, you know it's going away from you, and when you see the green lights, you know it's coming towards you. But all these Chinese quadcopters always seem to be the other way round, for whatever reason that is. Maybe I can take it apart and just unsolder the LEDs and swap them around or whatever. That's something I may look into, but it's a brand new quadcopter and I don't really want to dismantle it just yet. I'm happy with just flying it as is. You get prop guards actually installed on the quadcopter when you buy it, and you get two orange props at the front and you get white props at the back. I'm not sure if you actually get a spare set of props. I'm just looking in the box as we speak. Yes you do. You get a set of orange, a set of white, and you get two spare legs, a screwdriver. You also get a card reader, a micro SD card reader, and I believe you get a actual 2 gig micro SD card installed. It does 3D flips and rolls, and this flight is basically, I'm using my Kit Vision Edge HD10 on my Movi chest mount, which is what the GoPro people, when they're doing motocross, it's like you wear it and it just goes around your chest, it goes over your shoulders, it's like dungaree style. And basically I've got my camera inside. It's well, I think I've just got it screwed onto a tripod mount and I'm just flying around the field. This is a voiceover of the actual after the video was made, so I'm trying to get rid of the original audio because basically there wasn't much going on. It's the first flight, so I was more concentrating on the quadcopter, etc. So if this doesn't sync with what is actually happening, that's why this phone, my S2, it won't let me play the video and do the voiceover at the same time. I thought it would, but it won't. So apologies for that. I was hoping it would do that, but it's not. I know the flight's like a 9-minute flight. I think in this flight I come down a few times because it was a super bright sunny day and you lose orientation. You get like sun blindness when you're looking in the sun just for a split second. So that's why these clips, this audio may not be matching with the actual flight you're watching, because this is after the fact. But I know how long the audio goes on for, so I can stop talking at around about 9 minutes and 20 or 9 minutes and 15 seconds. But it's a real good little nano quadcopter. At night it is amazing. The legs are very, very translucent because they're such a bright white that the LEDs are just placed over the arms or the legs. So when you're actually flying at night, all you see is the lights, and then when you get quite, a few feet from the ground, the lights actually shine like a circle of light on the floor, which is really, really cool. So I don't fly at night. I don't like flying at night, but with this quadcopter, because you can see it so brightly, I don't mind flying. This is a field in West Hallam. It's just backs onto another cricket pavilion training area. They've got like a clubhouse. They serve drinks. I think it's got a mini bar. Don't about food, etc. So a little plug for West Hallam. Lovely little village. Been living here now for over 20 years, and all the children have gone to local schools and all that type of thing, so that's handy. I can just walk across the road from where I live and take them to school in the morning, so that's really good. But the main purpose of this video isn't to talk about me, it's to talk about this little quadcopter. And I don't know how much it costs, but I know, I believe Maplin's sell this. And it's a great little quadcopter. The video quality is like better than VGA. So it might be 420 by 360, something like that, or 420 by 280. But it's clear. The only problem with these kind of quadcopters is the cameras are angled down quite a lot. So when it banks forward, obviously you get in, unless you're really, really high, you get in a lot of grass. So unless you can do a mod and change the angle of the camera so it's more looking slightly forward and maybe a little bit up, so when you are going forward it's going to get what's in front of it, not what's actually beneath. The quadcopter comes with 3 speed settings. 1 is really meant for indoors, I would say. 2, it's a smoother flight outdoors, and 3 is a faster flight outdoors. And the yaw rate on 3, it spins round like pirouettes really, really fast. So just be aware of that. That's the top left key, the top left shoulder button. You press it once, beeps once, that's sport 1. Beeps twice, mode 2. Beeps 3 times, that's the sport mode. It's got a higher kick forward as well. So unless you want to be flying quite high when you're in that kind of mode, because it does pitch forward quite a lot. But I really like this quadcopter. It's I can take it to work when I have a gap at work. I can put it under my seat of my motorcycle and quite happily fly it. It takes 300 milliamp Lossy style connectors, 3.7 volts. I've got loads of those 1S style batteries. I've got a few 500s and 600s, etc. It takes them. They won't fit into the bay, but you have to just put a bit of Velcro or just get a little bit of elastic band and just tie the battery, just strap the battery to the underbelly and put a bit of Velcro around or a bit of sellotape or elastic band. It will be fine. I've flown it with a heavier battery. You're still getting a good 7 or odd minutes out of it. It's not stressing out the motors. These motors are probably 8mm motors, like on all the Hobson X4s, etc. And it's like it looks like a mini, like a mini DJI style. It's got little prop guards and they're quite strong actually. You can take them off, but they come fitted on the box. And I'm just flying around my field. Didn't do any flips, but I did enjoy the experience. Just the orientation, and the range isn't fantastic. You probably get up to probably between 50 and 80 meters, I would say. But other than that, I really enjoy this quadcopter. Check it out. It's called the Cyclone drone. Check it out on eBay. Maybe you can get it on Banggood and GearBest, because they're really good sites. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this flight. This is Gadget Man 404 out.